Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're doing another off-the-rip video. It's an Irish. Finally getting back to doing another Irish. We've done a few very excellent Irish just not too long ago, which makes me really want to get back into doing some good Irish. This is not going to be like the last couple of bottles of Irish whiskey I had, but hey, if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do, so let's shake a leg, shall we? Today's off-the-rip episode is going to be of the Dubliner Irish whiskey. It's Irish whiskey, bourbon cask aged, 40% alcohol by volume, blend of 3-year-old single malt and grain whiskey. It's a blender. It's a blender. Let's go ahead and look at the backside here. Love looking at those Irish backsides. There you go. There you go. Okay, what do we got over here? Dublin. All right. So, for those of you who don't know, Mr. Randy is half Irish, half British. So, this is going to defeat me. It's going to defeat me. It will never defeat me. He will not divide us. He will not divide us. Oh, come on. Cork pop. Nice. Let's get this pour on, shall we? Blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. We're good. Let's go. So, so for all my new viewers out there, Mr. Randy does a 3-part series, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first impressions with you because that's what we do, baby. Part 2, full review time. We drink it down halfway, we put the cork back in it, put it back on the shelf, let it sit there for a week and a half, 2 weeks. There is a schedule. While that's doing that, I'm going to go online, I'm going to find out as much as I can, bring back as little as possible. We will talk about it. Absolutely, every single time. I will score it, sometimes harshly, sometimes generously. But then I continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, is going to be right down here. Thusly named, we're going to drink that final pour, compare it to today's first pour off the rip, and everything in between. This bottle has a story behind it, y'all. Let me tell y'all real quick, give you the rundown. But first, the nosing, shall we? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that has character. That has nice character. You see that color too? It doesn't come across, you see that oiliness too? Look at that. Hold on, let me give you a little swirl. I normally wait till down the line on this to do that, but hey, it looks better in this glass than it does in that jar, that bottle here. Ooh, that's got a, ooh, it's nice. It's weird, but it has like a velvety, smooth sweetness to it. With a little bit of spice and vegetal, like weird, but nice. Let's go ahead and get that first tasting. I know we said something else, but hey, let's go ahead. I want to get this in the mouth. Okay. It's not as, we'll save that for the next pour, the next, the full palating, you know, after we do this acclimation pour, we'll talk about that. But the story behind this bottle is, back before I moved down to San Antonio, this bottle was pretty much like abundant on the shelves of my local Specs. The only 2 stores I had to shop from, the 2 big box stores, only big box store was Specs. We didn't have Total Wines. We did have a few smaller chains like Twins. Twins was pretty good. They don't have a rewards program or points or levels or the thing that Twins had is if you bought 2 bottles, they give you some percentage off, and it's usually like, it starts at usually like under $1, and then can go up to as much as $2. So if you buy 2, you could get anywhere from 80 cents off each bottle to $1.80 off each bottle. So yeah, if you like something so much, you buy 2 at a time and you save like almost $4. This is nice. It's got a nice nose on it. And the story behind it is, like I said, this was only acquirable. I'm going to go with that word. That's my word. Acquirable. Ready for acquisition? Is that fine? We'll do that one. Okay. But this bottle was on the shelf before I even got around to it, and it disappeared. Poof, gone. And then it was replaced by something very similar. I think they changed the labeling, the bottle, and everything. I think they changed all this because this is not what I remember before. But then the Dubliner that was on the shelf that came back was not this one. It was something much, much more expensive. I don't remember what it was, but I think maybe a cask finish or something, a higher proofage. Can't remember exactly. That's the 1 out of 10 things that sometimes Mr. Randy can't quite recall. Brain damage from almost dying, but hey, you know, we're moving on. Let's go ahead and get the second one on and we'll keep talking about it. That's kind of the viscosity on the tongue is, you can see it's got good viscosity, but it's like, it's not thick, but it's definitely not the same consistency as water as most other libations. It's got a little substance, a little like thickness to it. Oh, that's easy drinker. That's an easy drinker. And you are getting some bourbon-esque characteristics off of this palating. That's a nice nose. That is a beautiful Irish nose. It's like a bouquet of flowers. And then you slam on top of it a whole bunch of light fruit and pears. Maybe some pears, apples, some honeysuckle. This is nice. This is actually a really nice Irish. It's not as good as some of the cask finish I just had, but all my new viewers, what I like to do is every once in a while, actually it's every other weekend at least, I will buy at least 3, maybe 4 bottles. I'll buy a bourbon, an Irish, a Scotch, and maybe a tequila, or I need to get back into buying Japanese whiskeys, which I did get one not too long ago. I can't remember which one it is. Again, one of those 10 things that doesn't hit the recall. Oh boy. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that while you're there. That way the algorithm can go suck it, and my videos come right to you without any waiting and having to suggest it, because algorithm is not going to suggest my videos. I'm not monetized. I don't care to. I'm doing this for me. I'm recording it and I'm sharing it, and if you watch it and like it, excellent. Come along with me, if you will, on my now general libation journey. Started off as a bourbon journey, then sidestepped to a whiskey journey, then skipped over the pond to Irish, then sidestepped to Scotch. Man, did we hang out in Scotland for a while. Not physically, but you know, Scotchland. Love me some Scotch. Now recently in late 2025 to early 2026, I've gotten seriously into tequila. Man, there's some good tequila. So now it's #1 libation of choice is Scotch. #2 is tequila. And now bourbon, because of Jack Daniels. That Jack Daniels clawed me back. Just when you thought you were out, they bring you back in. What video or movie is that from? That's your movie trivia for today. Just when you think you're out, they throw you back in. Okay, let's do this finish. Well, that's very easy. It's got some good oiliness to it. It's got a little bit of a bright crispness. It's Christmas and I'm Jolly St. Nick. That is tasty. That is actually tasty. I'm getting just a slightest bit of tingliness in the gums and on the lips. The cheeks, very low, very, very, very low, but they do have something. The tongue as well, it's very low, but it has something. The back end doesn't have a whole lot of heat. This is a very easy drinker. Very nice, very juicy, slightly oily. This is one of those bottles I put off from the very beginning of the channel, and it's not a regret per se, but it's like I really should have gotten this one sooner. Like, something about it was just like, it wasn't this design label, it was something else, and I was like, eh. But then they had this one, this style, but it was like the much more expensive bottle, and I was like, I didn't know they were connected, but they redesigned the bottle, the labeling and everything, and came back. Cheeks are really getting in there good right now. All right, let's wrap this up. There it is. In the comment section, love to know where you're at. What are you drinking? What's currently going on in the world of libations around you? Have you had the Dubliner? What do you think about it? Let's talk about it in the comment section. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. That's a good one.